All right, here we go for heat number 1. Angie and Ed Sr. on the front row. Russell Worth, Vern Spring on the second row. Gage Branham and Patrick Pieper on the third row. Ryan McDaniel, Kevin Laney on the fourth row. Michael Cray and Matt Moniak round out your top 10. Connor Knowlton starting in 11th and David Lux in 12th. Trevor Edward will start back in 13th. Mark Nelson cheering on the prettiest driver on track, Angie, as she goes out for her leading heat number 1. Hopefully, starting on the pole, she'll be able to at least hold off one driver. As the lights go out, they are going green next time by. No cautions in the heat, so one driver from this heat will go home early. Through 3 and 4, Ed Sr. and Angie lead them down. Green flag is in the air. They are away. Ed Sr. quickly on the high side jumps into the lead. Oh, the 77 gets into the back bumper on Angie. She goes around. Trevor Edwards, Ryan McDaniel also having problems. Looks like a big stack up back behind. Oh, several cars hard. Ed Sr. has checked out once again. Russell Worth, Ryan McDaniel both on pit road as Ed Sr. sets the fastest lap. Pieper now to second, Moniak in third, Gage Branham in fourth. Angie has recovered and moved into 10th. David Lux now up into 9th, and Moniak just said, oh, a bobble for Moniak, missing his front clip. Ed Sr., though, on a tear, already lapping cars. Ryan McDaniel appears to be out of the race. All 12 cars on the track, or 11 cars on the track, plus Russell Worth appear to be advancing. 3 laps to go. Ed Sr. could win his heat 2 weeks in a row. A close call. Vern Spring shooting sparks. Vern currently running in 9th, but he has got something severely wrong with that car, just trying to hold on to the finish. Ryan McDaniel out of the race, wishing everybody good luck. White flag in the air for Ed Sr. And out of turn 4, Ed Sr. is going to win heat number 1. Pieper comes home second, Moniak third, Kevin Laney in fourth, Michael Cray in fifth. And with Ryan McDaniel out, all 12 of the other drivers will advance. On to heat number 2. Edmund Jones will start on the front row with Brian Hewitt. Dave Holmberg, Andrew Thornton on the second row. Scotty Tuani Snodgrass, Justin Branham have the third row. Brendan Timon, Andrew Thornton on the fourth row. Chance Madrick, Richie Joplin round out the top 10. Kyle McRecken, Martin, and Kendrick Cryer round out the field for heat 2. Edmund Jones, due to winning last week, will drop to the tail end of the field, moving Holmberg up to the front on the inside row with Brian Hewitt. Lights are out on the pace car as they come down the back straightaway, getting ready for heat number 2. This is the return of Scott Snodgrass. How will he do here tonight? Pace car is in. They fire, green flag in the air. Holmberg gets a good start into turn 1, side by side everywhere out of turn 2. A lot of close battling. Scott Crowley holds on to fourth. Oh, we've got one in the wall. We've got one bouncing around. Looks like Richie Joplin, Chance Madrick, Edmund Jones, Andrew Thornton, and Kendrick Cryer all involved. See if we can take a quick look. Chance and Kendrick have both gone to pit road. Wow, what a pile-up. There's Chance Madrick in the 1, just comes up, gets tapped into the 96, and chaos erupts around him. Five laps to go here at SoBo in heat number 2. All 12 of these drivers will advance. Kevin Terrell, yes, Chris Johnson Chris is out this week. He will return next week. Ryan had a wreck in heat number 1. Towed and dropped out, so he will not be in the feature. Brendan Timon leads at 2 to go in heat 2. McRecken has made it up 9 spots into second. Holmberg in third. Some chaos back behind. Justin Branham and Brian Hewitt involved. Ryan, have a good night, buddy. And here we go. Brendan Timon wins heat number 2, followed by McRecken, Dave Holmberg, Scott Snodgrass, and Edmund Jones. The drivers get one last attempt here to get some warm-up. Becky, you know, Connor Knowlton rolling out, Ed Sr., Kyle Martin. Angie rolls out for some practice. Andrew Thornton rolling out for practice. David Lux, Richie Joplin pulling out. Vern Spring has had a very quiet night. He is out getting some practice in. Chance Maderick had that wild incident in Heat 2. Russell Worth, Richie Joplin both having issues late in the Legends race, out getting some practice in as well. Patrick Pieper also out here tonight, out on his warm-up. Great to see Pieper out here. Kevin, there definitely is that. Just wait till next week when we have Scott and Chris out there together. It could be the perfect storm of anarchy. Andrew Thornton currently at the top of the leaderboard. David Lutz, Chance Maderick running inches apart. Vern Spring currently 13th fastest. McRacken rolls back out. Knowlton Sr. A lot of drivers not going out for warm-up. Ryan, if you're still watching your showing as being in the warm-up, you may be able to race, buddy. Just over a minute and a half left to go in the, holy cow, Chance gets right into Pieper. Just over a minute and a half left to go in warm-up. Just enough time to make that last ditch run to the snack bar, get something to eat, get something to drink. While you're at it, make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that share button. Invite your friends and family out for what promises to be a bit of a wild one here at South Boston. And as always, if you have that favorite driver in the, Ryan McDaniel is getting loaded back in. If you have a favorite driver in the field, don't forget to hit the, or drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. I know a lot of the drivers do listen in. They love to know their fans are in the stands. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. Here we go, the 65-lap feature event from SoBo. Ed Sr. and Brendan Timon have the front row. Patrick Pieper and Kyle McGrecken-Martin on the second. Matt Moniak and Dave Holmberg on the third. Kevin Laney and Scotty Too Hottie Snodgrass on the fourth. Michael Cray and Edmund Jones round out your top 10. Connor Knowlton starting in 11th with Justin Branham in 12th. Gage Branham starts 13th. Austin Thornton in 14th. David Lux 15th. Richie Joplin in 16th. Angie Jane starting in 17th. Brian Hewitt in 18th. Vern Spring starting in 19th. And Andrew Thornton in 20th. Trevor Edwards starts in 21st. Chance Maddock in 22nd. Russell Worth 23rd. Kendrick Cryer starting in 24th. Becky, probably a good idea to cheer Scott on. Just saying. Pace car about to drop in. Pace car turns in. Ed Sr., Brendan Timon lead him out of 4 green in the air. Everybody side by side through 1 and 2. Everybody makes it clean. Sparks flying throughout the track though, here early. Caution is out early. Ed Sr. and Trevor Edwards involved. Ed Sr. on the bottom. Pieper has a run. Ed comes up the track. A little bit of a push. Trevor Edwards trying to avoid it. Looked like Angie was a little loose backing off. Chaos here early, and it does look like, for whatever reason, the sim would not let Ryan McDaniel back in. Now Patrick Pieper out front with Brendan Timon. After the chaos at the back of the field, looks like Edmund Jones was able to pick up 6 spots. Andrew Thornton picked up 6 spots. Chance Maddock picks up 6. Points leader Kendrick Cryer up 7 spots. Russell Worth is on pit road. Ed Sr. will drop to the tail end and looks like he is down 1 lap now. Should see lights go out this time by. Everybody already stacked back up. Trevor Edwards and Ed Sr. after that incident are at the tail end of the field. Russell Worth is rolling off pit road now. Brian, buddy, I am so sorry. Green flag back in the air there, down and away once again, lap 8. Pieper quickly shoots to the lead. Timon on the high side, holds on to second. Oh, big wreck, front straightaway. Caution is out, a bunch of cars involved. Looks like Austin Thornton involved in this one. Richie Joplin caught up in it. A Holt McRecken caught up in it. Andrew Thornton is caught up in it. Dave Holmberg also caught a piece of it. Chance Batter gets a piece of it as well. And Brendan Timon also has an incident with Patrick Pieper. A rough start to this one. Scott Snodgrass was able to sneak through everything, made it up to 5th. Gage Branham also sneaks through up to 6th. Brian Hewitt comes through, finishing or making up to 8th place. Kendrick Cryer up to 10th. Lights are out on the pace car. The 08 is Richie Joplin's new number. Matt Moniak, Edmund Jones now have the front row as they go through 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. Everybody making it out of turn 2, but a couple of cars really loose. Andrew Thornton all the way down to the apron. McRecken on the high side. Not many cars out here without damage. Hewitt also on the move. Hewitt up to 10th after starting in 18th. Connor Knowlton just set the fastest lap. Then Gage Branham beat it. Kendrick Cryer, the points leader, up 16 spots into 8th. Patrick Pieper, who was caught up in that big incident, currently back in 13th. And oh, Thornton is around. Pieper involved, there's the caution. McRecken caught a piece of it too. Andrew Thornton on the high side. The 32 just gets into his quarter panel. Pieper gets down. McRecken is involved. Nowhere to go for him. And McRecken backs up into the 99 as Andrew Thornton gets rolling. Angie has nowhere to go. Andrew Thornton now on pit road as well. Minimal damage to the 7 car. McRecken is headed into pit road now as well. Edmund Jones in the lead. Connor Knowlton in second. Matt Moniak now in third. Kevin Laney in fourth. Gage Branham in fifth. Scott Snodgrass, David Lux, Kendrick Cryer, Michael Cray, and Brian Hewitt round out the top 10. Trevor Edwards, who started at 21st, has fought his way up to 11th. Patrick Pieper starting to move forward again up to 12th. Chance Maderick up to 13th. Brendan Timon at 14th. Dave Holmberg in 15th. Vern Spring, Richie Joplin, Angie Janes, Kyle Martin, and Justin Branham round out the top 20. Four cars no longer on the lead lap. Ed Sr., Andrew Thornton, Russell Worth, and Austin Thornton. As the lights go out, they stack back up. And there is the view from the blimp. Blimp a little bit low tonight to give us some excellent views of this restart. Pace car is in. Edmund Jones fires their away. Green back in the air. Oh, holy cow, the 2 is around. Everybody saves it, but Matt Moniak loses it. Now the caution is out. Dave Holmberg, Vern Spring also involved. Lap number 23. Let's see what happened. Back behind, looks like Holmberg has towed to pit road. Holmberg on the bottom. Vern. Oh, Chance Maderick checked up. There was an incident down on pit road with Moniak. See what happened with Matt here. We saw him and the 2 car got together. They came down the track. 2 comes up, and it becomes a game of wreck avoidance. Justin Branham on his way onto pit road. Several drivers hit pit road that time, including Scott Snodgrass, Matt Moniak. Kendrick Cryer is hitting pit road now. Gage Branham has picked up 10 spots, now up to 3rd. David Lux up 10 spots into 5th. Brian Hewitt now 12 spots into 6th. And Chance Maderick up 12 spots into 10th. Richie Joplin up 5 spots into 11th place. Angie Janes up 4 spots into 13th. Vern Spring up 5 spots into 14th. Trevor Edwards up 6 spots into 15th. Some pretty big movers here early. Wreck avoidance is such a big thing here. These cars are so big, one of them gets sideways, it fills up half the track. Lights are out on the pace car. Here we go. Edmund fires, green flag back in the air. It looked like a few of the drivers got a little bit of a slow start here. Caution is back out. Lap 29. Looks like Richie Joplin involved. Let's see what happened. There's Richie down on the inside. Oh, Pieper checks up. He tries to avoid him. McRecken also caught up in it. Edmund Jones still has the lead. Gage in second now. David Lux now up to third. What a run for Lux tonight. Newcomer Kevin Laney now up to fourth. Connor Knowlton in fifth. Patrick Pieper is back down pit road. It looks like he needs some repairs. Russell Worth is also towed to pit road. Holmberg, Richie, Joplin, Ed Sr. still out on track. And it looks like Ed Sr. is getting the wave around. Watching from overhead once again. Looks like they are going single file for the restart. That gives the advantage to Edmund Jones here. Hayes' car is in. Edmund in control. Out of four. He fires. Green flag back in the air. David Lux fighting, trying to take second. Connor Knowlton now moves up into fourth. Laney still holds on to fifth. Timon gets a big run as well. Kendrick Cryer, the points leader, battling Chance Madrick. Brian Hewitt right in front of him. Hewitt in eighth, Chance ninth. Brian Hewitt is around. Caution is out. Hewitt involved. Let's see if we can see what happened with Hewitt. Brian Hewitt had been running in the top 10 most of the night. It looks like Chance just gets a little push out of the turn. Chance goes around. Scott gets ping-ponged. But everybody keeps them going the right way. Scott Snodgrass is on pit road. He did get ping-ponged around a little bit there. Dave Holmberg getting one of his laps back at the moment. Brian Hewitt on pit road. Chance Madrick on pit road. Justin Branham on pit road. Scott Snodgrass on pit road. Looks like Scott had his right sides up. He may be getting tires. Just getting word Scott Snodgrass's race may be over. He did take a bit of damage there, getting ping-ponged between cars. Edmund Jones, meanwhile, leads him around. Single file restart once again. Pace car about to drop in, and I don't think at this point any car is clean. Pace car is in. Edmund leads him out of 4. He fires. Oh, we've got him wrecking on the front straightaway already. A bad restart. It looked like several cars involved. Michael Cray, Andrew Thornton, Gage Branham all involved. Looked like the outside lane just did not get going. Let's see if we can see what happened. Looked like the incident started with the 90 of Gage Branham. Let's take another look. They come out of 4, and it looks like Gage just checked up, got bumped, and then chaos ensues all around him. Andrew Thornton has nowhere to go. Patrick Pieperhead Sr. nowhere to go. Gage Branham ended up towing to pit road. A rough night for him. Once again, Angie James manages to avoid most of that and has moved up to 13th. Right behind her, Chance Maderick has also moved up 8 spots into 14th. Now Justin Branham is headed to pit road, and Michael Cray on his way back out. Both Branhams still on pit road. Richie Joplin and Russell Worth officially out. Both drivers in the top 15 in points. Some of these drivers, though, a huge points night for them. Connor Knowlton, as of right now, would pick up a ton of spots. As will Vern Spring, who Vern is now up to 6th. Another great run for Vern tonight. He has been moving up quite a bit through the points. He is now sitting 10th in points coming into tonight. Edmund once again in control of the restart. And it's looking like we will go single file once again. Mark cheering on Angie here tonight. She is hanging on, still on the lead lap. Lights are back out. Less than 15 laps to go when the green flag drops. Single file again. Green flag back in the air. Clean start. Down into turn 1. Oh! Caution it. No. Now the caution is out. Edmund Jones still has the lead. Let's take a look at what happened with Holmberg and Angie. Looked like Holmberg just was trying to go underneath. Angie was slow coming out of turn 4. Holmberg goes underneath and comes back up. Turns her around. She towed to pit road. Angie on pit road trying to get repairs. Edmund Jones still in control. Green flag back in the air, 10-9 to go. A big battle coming out of turn 2. Back for third on back as Edmund Jones, Connor Knowlton get away. Point leader Kendrick Cryer now up into 4th. Trevor Edwards, the rookie, now up into 6th. Vern Spring still holding on to 9th. A little problem through the turn, but he holds on to it. Patrick Pieper now back into the top 10. Five laps to go. Edmund and Knowlton battling it out for the lead. Kendrick Cryer trying to reel him in, and he's got a mess behind him. Angie is back out on track, finishing this one out, currently scored in 20th. Caution is out, multiple cars involved with 4 to go. David Luck's in the 04 and a big checkup in front of him, the 76 and the 90, and a lot of drivers just know where to go. Michael Cray gets caught up in it. Edmund Jones will be in control for the green-white checkered here. Michael Cray appears to be on pit road, maybe out of the race. This was a caution Edmund did not want to see. He and Connor Knowlton had been pulling away from the pack. Now they'll have Kendrick Cryer right there with them. And it looks like Michael Cray and Angie both out of the race now. Lights are back out on the pace car. Coming out of turn 4, Edmund fires, green flag, 2 to go. Edmund and Knowlton get away quickly. Brendan Timon trying to shoot the gap here. Along with Trevor Edwards, the rookie. White flag is in the air one more time around. Edmund and Knowlton, a big run. Cryer battling for third, but out of turn 4, Edmund Jones will win at SoBo. Connor Knowlton comes home in second, Kendrick Cryer in third. And let's talk to our top 3, starting with points leader Kendrick Cryer. Kendrick, another podium, and continue to extend that points lead.
Hey, it was a good night. I mean, a lot of cars tonight. Got involved in a wreck about halfway through, got a fast repair, and went from 24th to 3rd. We'll take it. Had to avoid some wrecks, and I didn't have enough laps.
Man, it was a great comeback from 24, starting dead last in the field to come home third. You got to be happy about it.
Oh, I'm pretty happy about it. I had a good race with Trevor at the end at the white flag lap, and kind of got booted by Timon, but it's just short track racing.
Well, man, great job tonight. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Connor Knowlton comes home in second. Connor, you and Edmund had quite a battle going on, but you held Kendrick off there at the end.
Yeah, no, I had a good start right there at the end, and I had a look down into 1, but I didn't want to move him for it. So I just was trying to pick a moment to try and get underneath him. But I think Kendrick got a little bit loose behind me, and that gave me some breathing room to try a couple different things. But I just didn't quite have enough for him.
Well, you did an amazing job tonight. Starting in 11th, you came through some of that chaos, even involved in a little bit of it. At one point, completely sideways.
Yeah, that's just the way she goes sometimes. But every lap, your engine's still running. You got to keep pushing. So we're still facing the right way at the end of it, and I figured, well, let's just keep on chipping them away. And 11th became 9th, became 5th, became top 3, and we just held it down until the end.
Well, great job tonight, buddy. Congratulations, an awesome run.
Thank you, man. Good to be back here.
And finally, our winner, Edmund Jones. Edmund, another great night of racing and another win.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely was not the fastest car tonight, but sometimes that's just how they go. I mean, I hate winning like this. I'd rather it end with a long green flag run. You know, I know Connor, I know Kendrick, probably Trevor Edwards. All those guys are a lot faster than me. Probably should have had me beat, and they just didn't. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know, I was able to restart well, keep it ahead of Connor and everybody else, and just got the win. Got my first sweep ever. I can't remember the last time we had a sweep here on Monday night, but it's great being able to pick it up.
This is the first sweep in 2 seasons.
Yeah, I can believe it. The competition we have is crazy. And to see these guys come out here and run like this, yeah.
Well, man, great run tonight. Great job, and congratulations on the sweep.
Hey, thanks, Doug.
Edmund Jones sweeps the night at SoBo, a wild night of racing. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night, 7:20 Eastern. XCal's season finale is here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Have a great night, everybody.